The Toronto Maple Leafs have continued to add in free agency, this time signing Max Domi. We'll discuss the deal and how it affects their cap situation coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have some more breaking news from Toronto and the NHL free agent frenzy. They've adding Max Domi to the list of players they've signed on a one-year deal valued at around $3 million. Now, the full contract apparently is not 100% finalized. Apparently, Max Domi is overseas in Europe on vacation, and it might be until tomorrow before it's 100% confirmed and fully signed. But NHL reporters Chris Johnson, Elliot Friedman, and others are saying that he's definitely going to be a Maple Leaf, and it's a one-year deal at around $3 million. Might be a hair above or below or something like that, but that's the gist of it. So obviously, the Maple Leafs have made a point today to add not only some players who can contribute offensively, but some players that are tough to play against, known for being physical, known for not being afraid to, not backing down, you could say. Obviously, they added Tyler Bertuzzi earlier on a one-year deal as well. They add Max Domi. I think Max Domi is going to be instantly a fan favorite. Of course, his dad, Ty Domi, a longtime Maple Leaf legend, mostly known for the fights he had over the years. Obviously, Domi's not afraid of that, but more known for his playmaking abilities, so he should be able to. Not hard to say exactly where Domi's going to slot in the lineup. Most likely on the third line, but he's a player who can be up and down your lineup. He can be a center. He can be a winger. Really, I think he can play in a variety of spots, so he should be a versatile addition there. A little bit surprised he wasn't able to get more term or money, but maybe this was what he wanted to do and wait on getting something longer term until the cap goes up next year. I know a lot of players are taking shorter term deals, so clearly this is a good move. Now, a lot of people are also saying, how can the Leafs do this? They've signed Bertuzzi and Domi today. They have no cap space, but if you're looking at capfriendly.com, you'll see that they're way over the cap now. Once the Domi contract gets in there, it's going to show them probably being around, I think around $8 million or so over. But they do have the Jake Muzzin contract for another season, which is like $5.6 million. That is going to be on the LTIR, so that will allow them to spend over the cap by that amount. And clearly they need to make a cost-cutting move, which is widely expected to be goaltender Matt Murray. Obviously, his 1 year on his contract. I thought they would buy him out. They did not. They still have Ilya Samsonov unsigned as well, so that's certainly an issue. So it might be more than just Murray that has to go based on what they have on the books here, but certainly going to have some cost-cutting moves for sure coming. We don't know what Samsonov's going to sign for here as of yet. He did a 1 year deal last time. Is he going to be okay doing that again, or is he going to want more term? That's going to be the big question mark here, is how do they handle that? And we'll see where things go from there. They will only end up with another buyout window if the Samsonov situation goes to arbitration. If it does not, then they won't get that option to buy out Murray. They'll have to be done via trade, so they'll have to add an incentive and pay somebody to take it off their hands. And like I said, at this rate, depending on what the Samsonov contract is, they might have to do something else too. We'll have to wait and see. But at this rate, they probably don't care. They're happy to add these players and make themselves tougher to play against next season. So let me know your thoughts on this signing down below in the comments. I think it's a good deal. I think it's a good signing. I like the Bertuzzi signing too, but I did say in that video that I kind of wondered if maybe keeping Bunting around might have been better. A little cheaper. Maybe Bertuzzi's a little bit better, but still, either way, a similar type of player for sure. At the same time, though, as much as they've added Ryan Reeves to Domi, Bertuzzi, tougher to play against, lots of players who are going to stick up for teammates. That's all good. They will be tougher team in that sense, but I still think they're going to have to lead by example so that their star players are able to play and stick up for themselves a little bit more as well, because they're not really such thing as complete deterrence on the ice anymore. So we'll see. Hopefully this encourages guys like, Matthews and Marner to kind of play a little tougher too. So we'll see how it all works out in another season coming up in the fall. But until then, we'll have to see where things go, because they're clearly not completely done sorting out their roster for the 23-24 season. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We'll talk further. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and stick around. We'll keep you up to date with all the news around all 32 NHL teams. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.